What's up, everyone? Cody from the Jund Fund here, and we're here to talk about the top 5 cards for cEDH from Tarkir Dragonstorm. Coming in at number 5, we have Mox Jasper, 0 mana legendary artifact that taps to add 1 mana of any color. Activate only if you control a dragon. 2 decks that come to mind that really want this. Number 1, Magda. She already runs a bunch of changelings and dragons, so easy peasy for that, right? Number 2, we have Yuriko. Yuriko also runs a ton of changelings and could really use a little bit of extra mana help. Coming in at number 4, we have Narset Jeskai Waymaster. This 3 mana 3/4 legendary human monk says at the beginning of your end step you may discard your hand. If you do, draw cards equal to the number of spells you've cast this turn. This is going to go crazy in Underworld Breach decks. It's already in great colors for Underworld Breach. You have intuition lines, you've got silence effects, you've got blue for interaction. I can really see this as a new cEDH commander. Coming in at number 3, we have Voice of Victory. This 2 mana 1/3 human bard has Mobilize 2, but more importantly, it says your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. Kids, this is a Grand Abolisher that's easier to cast. Instead of casting 2 white mana, it's just 1 generic and 1 white mana, so a little bit easier, more flexibility. This is a great effect, obviously, in cEDH, being able to stop your opponents from interacting with you. But more importantly, this has Mobilize too. It's going to give you some free bodies, so decks that run Tymna or even Winota decks are really going to want this card. Coming at number 2, we have Mistrise Village. This land enters tapped unless you control a mountain or a forest. It taps for blue mana, or you can pay a blue and tap it, and the next spell you cast this turn can't be countered. Anytime we see can't be countered, you best believe cEDH is going to want to try this out. This is probably going to help win a lot of games. A lot of big game-winning spells are going to be assisted by this. Really looking forward to seeing the work this does in the meta. Coming in at number 1, we have Taigam, Master Opportunist. For 1 in the blue, you get a 2/2 legendary human monk with Flurry that says whenever you cast your second spell each turn, copy it, then exile the spell you cast with 4 time counters on it. If it doesn't have Suspend, it gains Suspend. This is going to go crazy in extra turn decks. I definitely can see this as the head of an extra turn deck where you're just layering these extra turn spells in response to your suspend, stuff like that. Just constantly getting infinite turns on your opponent's turns and just really being the most salt-inducing player on the table by far. But it's cEDH, right? So we're all trying to win. I can see this also in the 99, but I really do think this is going to see some work as a commander itself. Be sure to pick up these singles and more from Tarkir Dragonstorm by using tcgplayer.com. Use my link in the description below for the best prices around.